Hi, my name is Nelia LeClair. I was diagnosed with stage 1A DCIS in June of 2021. I underwent a partial mastectomy. Followed by that, I had to go in for a second surgery to ensure that they got all of the tissue, and I had a lymphadenectomy as well. And then I underwent 18 rounds of radiation, and I continue on tamoxifen, annual MRIs, and 3D mammograms. So I am currently cancer-free. I do take tamoxifen, and I will be taking that until October of 2026. I would like to thank my oncologist, Mary Fenton, and my surgeon, Dr. Tanasia. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my sister, Edelina Colburn. She literally saved my life. She's the one that advocated for my first MRI, which is when they found my cancer. And I'd like to thank my husband, Steve, for always being by my side during my diagnosis and treatment. My 3 kids, Cassie, Alex, and Sophie, for being so strong during all of this and for loving me. And the rest of my family and friends for being there for me. I'd say I benefited from all facets of She Rose. I truly enjoyed the program. But I think the thing that I loved the most was story crafting and being able to really dig in to my story and being able to craft it. It was an amazing process, and I truly did love that part of it. I've been working with Gloria Gemma, obviously through my diagnosis, but my sister Linda as well. And I would say that they've just truly been supportive of me and my family and all of their programs. I've truly enjoyed them, especially when we went to Sedona. That was a lot of fun. So I've done that twice, and it was a great time. I went with my 2 sisters. So I would encourage anyone to sign up for She Rose who is dealing with an illness, with breast cancer or any other surgery that they might have gone through. The SCAR program really helps you to explore your scars and to embrace them. And the story crafting piece is just an amazing way to find a way to tell your story. My name is Nelia LeClair, and this is my story.
Hi, everybody. I'm sitting here with Nelia Maria LeClair. You say it so much prettier than I do. Say your name.
Nelia Maria LeClair.
Now, what is that? What's the origin of that? That's beautiful.
So I'm Portuguese.
Okay.
And it's actually pronounced Nelia, but nobody can say it right. So I just tell everybody it's Nelia.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, I'm coming to learn that in this part of the country, Rhode Island, the Portuguese community is pretty big out here, huh?
Especially in Fall River.
Why is that? Do you know?
I just think because a lot of people came into Boston. That's where you flew into. So they kind of just settled into either Massachusetts or Rhode Island, and some came down here to Fall River.
Okay, so how long has your family been here?
So I immigrated here when I was 2, so a long time.
Okay, so you're first generation.
Yes, I'm
And then do you have children?
I do. I have 3 children. My oldest is 29.
Okay.
Cassie. My son, Alex, is 25, and my youngest is 17, and that's Sophie.
Oh, do they still live in the area?
Oh, yeah. So my daughter just got married last year in September.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. And she lives literally 20 minutes away. My son actually still lives with us, and my youngest still lives with us.
Oh, so you guys are close family.
We are. And then my husband has 3 daughters of his own, so there's actually 6 of them.
So you're the Brady Bunch?
We are the Brady Bunch.
That's
We just need a maid.
Right. You need an Alice?
We need an Alice.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you could find an Alice someplace.
I'm sure we could.
Well, so tell me how you came upon the Gloria Gemma group and this She Rose program specifically.
So I came upon Gloria Gemma actually through my sister, Edelina Colburn, or she also goes by Linda Colburn.
Yeah.
That's my sister.
Okay, I could see that completely, the way you talk and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Linda was involved with Gloria Gemma before me.
Mm-hmm.
She's stage 4. So she's been dealing with this for quite some time. So she started with Gloria Gemma, and she kind of brought me in as well. I've done the torchbearer. I've done that with her 3 times.
I did that last year. It was amazing.
Yes. Oh, so you were there last year. We were there last year. Yeah, we did last year. My other sister, Olivia, who had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, she actually did it with us as well. And we've been to Sedona together, the 3 sisters, and we've done it twice. So yeah, it's that they're just, Gloria Gemma has just been such a great way to bring people together and to share resources in the community. And they've done that for my sister, and they've done that for myself and for our families.
Yeah. How long ago were you diagnosed with cancer?
I was diagnosed in 2021, in June.
And what stage are you, or were you?
Stage 1A. They initially said I was stage 0, but then when they went in, they found that it was stage 1A, ductal carcinoma.
And your sister who had the non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, how long ago was she diagnosed?
She was probably diagnosed, maybe 8 years ago.
So the three of you, have you been a good support network for each other?
Yes, absolutely.
It has to be surprising. What I would do.
It is. And actually, my sister Linda, I tell everyone she saved my life. So she's the one that advocated for me to get an MRI. And that's when they found it was my first MRI. It wasn't anything I would ever feel. It was too deep. So I would have never known, was it not for the MRI?
And catching it at stage 1 is so great.
Yeah.
And well, thank you, Linda.
Yeah, thank you, Linda. So she saved my life. I owe her a lot.
Absolutely. Well, with this program, was there any part of it that was uncomfortable or that you had to push through to kind of benefit from, I guess?
I think opening up is always really hard for me, even opening up about my diagnosis. I really don't talk about it a lot. My thing is people ask, I'm like, oh, I'm good. That's the past. I try not to live in it every day. So I think having to live in it, live in the memories, that was probably the hardest thing for me. And just opening up because I'm quiet.
Yeah, so that's pretty funny because you were really challenged then because if you're quiet and you didn't necessarily want to relive anything, but then our program is completely all about that.
It is.
So did you find once you opened up that you were okay, or that it actually had a benefit?
Yes, it definitely had. It was still hard. Like I think even now, this whole part is even difficult because I'm just. Nobody else will say I'm shy, but I feel that.
I know. I was going to say, if I had met you, I wouldn't guess that at all.
Right. And my husband's like, you're not shy.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I guess I am.
Or maybe not shy, but maybe introverted a little.
Yeah, a little introverted. Sometimes if I get to know people, then it's totally different. But so I think, for me, it's been difficult all along, but I've definitely benefited. The SCART program, that piece of it was really, really helpful in helping me to explore my scars and to embrace them, and not to think they're ugly, to make it beautiful on some level. And then story crafting just helped me to really dig in and think about what my story really was. It wasn't that it really doesn't mean anything, Nelia, and you're fine. It was just a chapter in your life. It was more about, no, you really went through this and it was painful, and, and to think about the people that were there for me. And
yeah, and this is your story.
Yes.
You have every single day of your life is meaningful. And so to say, that part of my story is not important. I mean, every part of your life has made you who you are.
Exactly.
And so to explore it and then perhaps be able to share your wisdom and have your kids learn about you maybe in a way that, I don't know, are they going to learn something new?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. Especially my youngest one.
Yeah.
Because she's only 17. So, she was a few years ago. So she, didn't really understand it probably as much.
Yeah.
Than she does now, obviously.
So give your daughter and all your kids the permission to be real.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Well, I can't wait to hear your story called My Life Stained Glass Window. Was there a reason that you chose stained glass as your metaphor?
My sister Linda's the one that recommended that I do this program because she did this program, and she had told me, she says, you need to come up with a metaphor. So I did a lot of research.
You just said private coaching.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I did. It was great. So I started to really dig in and try to figure out, what would a metaphor be? And when I started to think about stained glass windows, and how beautiful they are, but there's also darkness in there as well, and there's suffering. So it just kind of all came together, and it just rang true for me.
It's really pretty. I was looking through for images for your story, and nobody's ever chosen that metaphor.
Oh, really?
It's beautiful. Yes. So like you. So, well, I can't wait to hear your stories. So without further ado, My Life Stained Glass Window by Nelia Maria LeClair.
All right. I envision myself as a mosaic of vibrantly hued glass, each fragment a testament to the multifaceted nature of my existence. This intricate window is more than a mere visual delight. It serves as a conduit between the depths of my spirit and the world beyond my skin. Composed of myriad pieces, each cracked and beautifully flawed, they collectively narrate the essence of my being. In this kaleidoscope of self, you'll discover tender pink shards, emblems of my nurturing heart, tranquil blues that whisper of serenity, regal purples that speak to my inner strength and honor, verdant greens symbolizing my continual growth and renewal of hope, introspective grays that reflect my contemplative nature, earthy browns that keep me rooted and secure, and radiant yellows that shine with the luminosity of my spirit and grace. The myriad shards that compose my being are held together by the lustrous embrace of gold and other noble metals, each symbolizing the richness of love, the depth of relationships, the illumination of enlightenment, the treasures of wisdom and knowledge, and the serenity of inner peace. Should you pause to peer through this prismatic self, you will glimpse the core of who I am. You'll come to understand the authentic me. My stained-glassed existence reflects my life's tapestry, marking the threshold between what is seen and unseen. In the light of day, I radiate and glisten, but it is in the embrace of night that my profound beauty emerges. Life is fleeting. The journey takes many twists and turns with moments of achievement where dreams come to life and challenges are at every turn. My journey has been marked by adversity. As a first-generation immigrant and arriving in the United States at the age of 2, my family sought a fabled land of prosperity. It was 1975 when they confronted the stark reality of American life with 7 children in tow. As newcomers, we navigated a labyrinth of challenges. Language barriers erected walls around us, complicating every interaction. Socially, we grappled with the dichotomy of preserving our cultural roots while integrating into the American fabric. The mythical streets, allegedly lined with gold, were but a mirage. My parents toiled tirelessly, yet financial security remained a distant dream. Nonetheless, our collective resilience and resolve bore fruit. We each grasped the elusive American dream. Life's tapestry is complex, interwoven with threads of personal missteps, familial strife, and the relentless pursuit of fulfillment. Amidst these, I've savored victories and realized numerous ambitions, yet certain trials cast long shadows, eclipsing all accomplishments. For me, such a moment arrived with my breast cancer diagnosis in June of 2021, a stark reminder of life's fragility. With a family history shattered by breast cancer, both my sister's stage 4 diagnosis and my grandmother's similar battle, I was acutely aware that facing this disease was not a question of if, but rather when. When the diagnosis came, it was as if the long-standing fear had taken form. Initially identified as stage 0 ductal carcinoma in situ, I braced for a partial mastectomy. Yet the journey didn't end there. Subsequent pathology reports upgraded my condition to stage 1A, leading to a second surgery and a lymphadenectomy. Thankfully, the spread was halted there. My path forward now included 18 sessions of radiation, a prescribed course of hormonal therapy to prevent recurrence, and routine annual screenings with 3D mammograms and breast MRIs. Amidst the barrage of treatments and doctor's visits, there lies a quiet, unyielding force that propels me to move forward. It was not found in the sterile halls of the hospital or the vast expanse of online medical literature. It was in the gentle, reassuring grip of my husband's hand, the one that had not loosened since the day the words, "You have cancer," disrupted our lives. His unspoken promise that this was just another obstacle we had to overcome together. Steve's unwavering support was my haven, and my fears were met with hope. And then there are my children, Cassandra, Alexander, and Sophie Angelina, each a unique beacon of light in the darkest times. The fear of leaving them behind haunted the corners of my mind, a quiet whisper in the night that threatened to unravel me. Yet it is in this very fear that kindled the fire within me, a flame of determination that could not be extinguished. My children are the anchors that tether me to this world, the reasons I fight this battle with every ounce of my strength. In the intricate mosaic that is my life's stained glass window, every fragment represents a cherished story or a treasured memory. The love and resilience of my family are infused in each luminous silhouette. United, we form an exquisite work of art, born of affection and an unbreakable connection. Along with the sunlight, we embrace the darkness, for both illuminate the profound beauty of our familial bond.
I am so glad I got to know your family through this story. It sounds like an amazing family, and also that the big shout out to your husband.
Yes.
And his hand.
Yes.
That's like, there's some people who don't have that fortunate to have the rock standing next to them or under them or around them, and then your amazing kids.
Yeah. So, I'm very, very lucky and blessed to have him and my kids and my extended family and all of my friends that were there for me and continue to be even till this day.
Well, I loved your story, and I can just see this light around you with all those beautiful colors of mosaic. And I thank you so much for being part of this process, and can't wait to just continue to see you soar through this journey.
Thank you so much
for
offering this program. It's been amazing.
Oh, gosh, thank you so much.